Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is XP and today we're going to be finally, maybe, possibly, getting the end of Trapper's story. We are blasting through his mainly because, one, I've played this game 4 times as you saw there. And the other thing is, I just want to see what's different. I want to see what's new. The game teases secret endings and I don't think I've run into one of them, to be honest. Or any, I say that there haven't been any new or different things, but there's been little guest shows, little guest killers, if you'll call it that like Ghostface, as it says not to mention, but we see it anyways, which I think is pretty nice, as well as some other killers like Oni, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going on here. What is going on here? You're not even suspicious that you fell. Wait, are you on vacation? Oh, okay. So we fell asleep by the fire. We woke down up by the beach, and now we have Trickster coming with the deadly coffee yet again. I kind of wish you could drink it to see what happens, but can't drink it. The narrator's too nice. I wonder if they could fall in love with the narrator. I don't think so. Or even the ocean. There's been like a couple times like the ocean says something like flirty to you. Yeah, well, it's been on while we're on the Trapper route, which I think is kind of funny. But we'll just have to see. We're just gonna keep going down here. Right now it looks like the narrator and the ocean are trying to sell to us that this place is really good, as well as Claudette and Dwight. And we have to be very mean to them, only because Trapper gives no crap about that. So we're just gonna pick everything that has to say no and everything else in between. Alright. If this was slightly cut, it's because I edited out my mother who walked into my room. Constructive criticism, thank you. Yes, we're having breakfast now. What happens here again? You played through this 4 times and you think you remember everything exactly. But, oh yeah, so they're all gonna talk about how they feel. You might be the only person on this island I don't hate. This confuses me, but in a good way. I don't know exactly. Weird. Usually the only thing that makes me happy is watching someone fall in a pit, and you didn't fall into a pit yet. And yet, I'm not upset by that fact. And that is the one new thing that is probably different here. Huntress talks about this. The island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks that they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all independent, but she secretly kind of miffed you, and you and her aren't getting along? Well, that surely must be it. No one else would stand up during breakfast. Here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you, while looking cute doing so. And then Wraith. I'm glad that the introduction of Expert to our island paradise. And yeah, that was in quotations. It didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and I'm still the only one asking questions. I'm asking question 2. It's when will Wraith shut up? Okay, so I think that was the only new thing that came from there, was Trapper saying that he's glad that we didn't fall into a hole. How kind. You hear that? Oh yeah, and we still have Dwight and Claudette trying to stick something inside of their, supposedly their pancreas. Why? To die. I really wish that there's I probably will definitely look after completing this full run, because then I'll have all 4 killer runs and I'll be excited that I completed it by myself, which is took only like 10 hours. But it's fine, it's great. Aren't you guys glad? Aren't you glad you're here? I'm sorry if that was a little loud. Okay, we're gonna lover boy. Yeah, Quadromedy, fantastic, all the great jokes. Where's Trapper at? Oh no, I don't want to be on a date with me. God, no, Trickster, get out of here. Don't care. Your abs are great. Yes, good job. Good. He's a psychopath. Don't give him anything. Exactly. Don't let Trickster trick you. Don't let her. Here we go. The one that we've been trying to get all along. Trapper. You two have gotten pretty cozy. You should definitely come with me. Obviously, remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know and they'd be dead. Since you can see they are very much alive for now, it's still all mine. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? Why would I have much to think about? I'm just sitting here playing video games all day. You can have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun, or you can choose one of those peasants. Speaking of, or you can decide if you want to go off a trapper, the Huntress interjects. Oh dang. She's still out here. She's still out here after saying that we are not getting along. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want the brawn without the drum, give this little bunny a try instead. I mean me. I'm the bunny because of my mask, and I tried to rhyme brawn with drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay? But what I lack in schooling, I make up with killer instincts and a truly insane vertical jump. You can't tell me that even though she is trying out here, it isn't cute. Whoever designed her and made her the way she is, thank you. And I say that with an Italian thank you. I am part Italian, so it is fine. Trust me, you don't know how hot it is to jump super high until you've seen me do it. The view from down there, it'll sure as hell beat looking at some amateur artwork or whatever Trapper has going. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you are going on one date today, and you also don't want to get hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. They're blood code killers. Who will it be? Of course, we're gonna pick Trapper. I gotta go with Trapper. Yeah, duh. Let's go. This man's he's just like, I'm ready. Oh goodness great. We've been in here before. We've been in here before, Trapper. Everyone has gone here. Anyway, here we are in my beautiful cave, the only true great place on this entire island. Welcome. Please make yourself at home, but not really. This is my home and don't you forget it, but please relax. This is where I come to get away from screams, to hear others scream. I'm kidding. This is a peaceful place so as long no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water. Far away, do you understand? Is that a challenge? We're gonna ask why. How come? Because it's a literal trap and you'll die. Why did I assume anything else? You know, it's something's wrong with it, and it's a trap. He's a trapper. Trap. No silence should last this long unless a wraith is around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance and don't ask me why. You got it? Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see you have a spine, and we'll continue to have one for at least a little while longer. I didn't expect that though. Interesting, very interesting. And maybe even hot? A gold coin. Anyway, I don't really know how to reward people who make me happy since no one makes me happy, so I guess you can have a gold coin. We have 4 of these things. He sure does love handing these things out. I doubt they really mean anything though. These little collectibles rarely amount to anything. Did someone say collectibles? I love collecting collectibles. Now that you know what not to do around here, I can finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't, because at exactly this moment, Trickster shows up. What the hell? Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over there. Why are you here? And I just don't mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island? Us, for the same reason we all are. I think, maybe actually, I have no idea why we're here. I better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, same as you. I don't know, sounds like a legit reason. You want to find love with me? No! I'm not just a trickster, and I demand that you leave this cave immediately. Why? You're loyal to Trapper. He hasn't proved his worth. He's a phony. I guess we'll go with we're loyal to Trapper. That sounds like a good answer, right? I chose Trapper for a reason, and the reason is, it's quick. Think, you got some decent options. The mushrooms, obviously, his mongrel status, His can-do attitude, and by can-do, I mean can do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath, all good reason. It's none of your damn business. Trickster, since you probably never experienced it before, that's what loyalty sounds like. Please, do you have any idea what I put my agent, lawyer, and personal stylist through? And they stuck with me? That's loyalty. Find me if you want to know what it's like to work beneath a real boss. So are you saying that there's two ways to go with Trickster? Is that one with Wraith and one with Trapper? That makes sense, actually. Before slipping out the back of the cave as quickly and silently as arrived. Hey, look at that. Conflict resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, or split in half. Your complete devotion and allegiance to this hulking monster really has brought a sense of calm purpose to your life. Trapper's happy? At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if he's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him. Well, thank goodness that's behind us, even if the smell of Cleaver body spray is not. Oh god. None of us are proud of it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out, and I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back. He's gone. Not sure for how long, though. What do you want to do while you wait? We're gonna sleep around. Oh, okay. You do some casual snooping and eventually find a gold coin. Too bad it's completely useless. Trapper's back and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Non-0% chance it's chlorine, though I did mention a bottle went missing from the pool the shed. Well, do you want something to take the edge off of like a skull jammed onto a spike? Oh god. Hell yeah! You're damn right I do a proper drink for a stressful day. I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do that. How'd I do? Nail it? Truth is, I didn't think there was any way you say yes. I'm actually gonna drink the whole thing myself. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm. Well, why'd you... what? This bastard. Trapper begins to chug the mystery drink, but before he can finish it, Dwight and Clouded show up at the mouth of his cave. We are so sorry to interrupt, but please don't kill us again. Okay. But we've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it on the beach, though. Of course, someone has pulled us aside yet again. Who is it this time? Would it be Huntress? I think so. Which is obviously a very natural and normal thing to have happen right at the exact moment we need you to come back to the group. The story checks out. You and a frustrated Trapper leave this cave. Oh boy. Is it Huntress? Sorry, we had no choice. We had to bring you here. Yeah, someone likes the added drama. Oh damn, was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? It was. Dwight and Claudette wisely turn and sprint away before Huntress arrives. What the hell are you doing here? Nice to see you too, comrade. I'm here because I have a proposition for XP. Listen, I'll be completely trustful with you. I can't offer you any more love than Trapper can, only an equal amount of hate. But I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable sob, even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'd be having way more fun spending your time with me. But more importantly, I want something Trapper doesn't. Family. I want lots of kids, actually. I'm dying to have many children. Many children have also died to be with me. Now that I think about it. Because she literally killed each and every one of them by accident. But we're just gonna go over that really quick. Anyhow, if you want that too, you should leave him come with me. But you must decide quickly. I don't like being exposed out in the open like this. So what do you say? Do you want to be with me? How dare you? I chose Trapper for a reason. I'd never leave him for anyone. Good answer. So good you earned one of these. How many of these things do we get? Oh, a gold coin. Maybe there is actually something about these coins. Are they possibly the only way to pay your way into Trickster's private island? Maybe? I just seemed less pleased with that answer though. Very well then, but I promise I will have my vengeance for this slight. No, she won't, but only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can. Oh. Okay. I have died to him before. I have to ask though, do you want kids? No. Why would anyone want kids? I have no idea. Maybe for the backup kidneys? Anyway, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to my cave. I mean, I personally do. Our character doesn't have to want it, but... Oops, smack my mic again. Sorry. What a relief that's behind us. I would have hated if kids came between us, XP, or if you left me for a lunatic in a bunny mask. You probably would have hated the cleaver that came between the two sides of your body more, though, had that played out differently. Ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money can buy that. Because you showed you can be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches. And this time, I won't take no for an answer. This one is very important to me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this. There's Hillbilly. You know, I was expecting Trapper to have a bit more artistic skill, I'm gonna be quite honest, because he was sketching us late at night. But this just confirms that his love and mine are equal in the same of that we cannot draw to save our life. That looks like something a kindergartner would make if they had been blindfolded. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh, what do you think of it? What happens if... Of course I can't save. It's terrible. That is truly the worst sketch that has ever been made and will ever be made. No wonder you kill people. You're probably afraid they'll find your art. I didn't draw this. I stole this from Hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see ones soon too. So long as things go well. Oh, okay. So he was testing us, so I'm glad I think it's terrible. God. Poor Hillbilly. He got spots taken. Dwight and Claudette are back at the cave entrance. We swear this time we're gonna tell the truth. Honestly, please believe us. It's time to meet everyone for dinner. It's fine. I'm so hungry I could eat another horse. Another horse? Another? Like you've eaten one before and you've eaten a horse today? Yes. Yes to which? Exactly. Don't bother. You need to keep on schedule. Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you too. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir? Either of you want children? We can't answer that. How could we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether to be the freedom to leave this island or the freedom to die and stay dead. I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time. Unless I forget I said this. Please don't. Don't what? Forget. Forget what? This is a nice... Someone did that to me the other day. I gave them my bottle to refill up, and they're like, okay, what would you like? And I told them what I'd like, and they're like, okay. They turned and they're like, oh, can I have your bottle? And the bottle's in their hand. That was so funny. I just looked at her in the eyes and I was like, and she's like, never mind, and just walked away. That's so funny. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an entire afternoon with the Psycho Killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough of gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business, and that all the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too, and we won't do the gag where they're all there. Just know that they are there. It's pretty small. Least loved killer on the island, but hey, letting them have a moment spotlight. I'm sick of everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say we just have a simple salad or something. Fine with lettuce. Not iceberg though. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's all on us. Dinner will be served shortly. The power brokers would like to know about your day. You had an interesting day. It's okay, you gotta say nothing. Trapper likes to keep private, so we're gonna say nothing. What happened between me and Trapper will remain between me and Trapper. Is that a real smile from Trapper? My god, this is terrifying. Finally, this island has another person who knows how to act with dignity and respect. Don't worry, I remember I may not like Trapper, but I at least know how to respect a person. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone sits in silence, or eats in silence, sorry. And they're very tired, and it's all very horrifying. Bony appetit. It's a great pun that will live on forever and ever, because that phrase will never change. What would you like to... We're going to ignore them. Is there anything we can do for you? Anything at all? Anything? A manner book, perhaps? Yeah, you guys are welcome to Jerk Island. Whatever. We're going to go to the fire, and we are going to have to listen to another story. And then I think after that, we get to kick someone out. And we are going to be kicking out the one person that I have never kicked out before and would never choose in my life to kick out. But I want the achievement. And I'm covering the person that I'm going to be kicking out. I'm sorry. I just can't look at you right now. I'm just gonna keep that there. And everyone's looking at you. A story? Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick a story. I'll tell the story. Let's see how bad it's gonna be. Oh. I believe I picked romance and adventure before. I know I picked romance before for sure. We'll go with action. Here's an action-packed yarn for you lot. Aw, dang it, never mind. The bar fight, which doesn't really even happen. You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off the nearest rock. I'm at a local hole powering up my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay. Stanley Dan blasts from the jukebox. The bartender tips jars filled to the brim. I pound the final pint, smash the glass on the counter, and I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Suddenly, I hear the telltale revving of engines outside, motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And inside walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Atelador. He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled some Archon when I hawked off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I got from the stool. The gal behind me rubbed my shoulders, rubbing me up for an inedible fight. The fight never really happens, blah, 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 blah. It's a terrible story. No one likes it. Yeah. And he gave, and Trickster left Coachella for this. How does that man get around so fast? Like, does he just have a private jet that just like, and he's just there? Yeah, it's not a very good story. We're gonna hear the other story from Trapper. I think the only one that I didn't hear another story from is Huntress, which I'm a little sad about. But, that's fine. There was a young man who loved his young wife, and the child that they had. Gave the lovebirds a happy life, but one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some say the currents took her away, yet others said different. Pointed the husband's way, for the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart. And he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Luckily for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered, though, of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him. At least they met the same fate. That was different. How do you react to his performance? Say nothing. What? No reaction? Really? That's your play? I'm nervous for you. After that, I'm nervous for all of us. Fair. I wouldn't want you to fake a reaction. Didn't see that coming. These killers are such wild cards. Maybe I should have clapped. But nah, I should have clapped. Oh well. How was story time? Everyone took a yeah, blah blah blah. I feel like the second stories are like not too crazy. Because Spirit's second story was, since we heard it twice, it was about the bride that got lost. And I don't remember Ray's. Oh, he jumped between a bajillion stories and never actually had a story to hear. Let's see, what are these guys talking about? Same projects that we might have. You heard him. Who will it be? We'll be heading off. Oh yeah. We're picking in an evening event. We're going with Trapper. I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. My fish haven't eaten in days. Why do you feed your fish meat? You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves. Why is the water in this pool always a little warm? Isn't it a jacuzzi, a hot tub? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose this spot for us? It's another test. You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while sitting in the pool used by cretins. Why would I do that to you? If you didn't know that by now, I'd already be dead. Yeah, you're right. No, seriously, I've been trying to find a reason to kill you for 2 days. You keep just managing to avoid your own annihilation and having to start this whole ridiculous thing over. Great job staying clear of that fate so far. Actually, I brought you to the pool for 2 reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll have to see where things go. Hopefully they keep pointing up. Yeah, I get it. Doesn't matter anyway, we can't. I mean, we could. I know I could. But we're not allowed to yet. I can't tell you why either. You get what I'm saying? Say no more. I get it. So I will bid you a good night. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water inexplicably gets warm again. Hey, wait a second, Trapper. You never told me the second reason you brought me to this pool. Oh yeah, chlorine is great for washing out blood, especially in those hard to reach places. You know how it is. FYI, if you do know how it is, you should keep it to yourself. I don't. Damn it, I see those dweebs. Doug and Claudia waving at us. I think we both need to head over to the volleyball court. He's right. Dry off and go to the volleyball court. And later, you're really gonna want to scrub your own hard to reach places with actual soap. Chlorine is no match for whatever Trapper gets up to in these pools. Who is he? What is he murdering in the pool? What? The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oh, it feels like it's been a lot longer than it actually has been. I mean, we have been going through this pretty fast, so it's not too bad. And everyone's gonna pitch their lovely date. And everyone's gonna talk about literally the same thing in no particular order, starting with Wraith. He would like to tell us privately. He's gonna whisper to us, and then he's happy about that. We gotta find his bell. He somehow managed to lose his own bell while we were playing. We're gonna go on Trapper's boat with her. Then we're gonna find some treasure that apparently people are still stealing. Spirit. We went up into her lighthouse and forgot about the whole day. It's a great day. And Trapper, last but not least, we're gonna be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will probably suck. But yeah. We're gonna also be getting rid of someone, and I'm only doing this for the achievement because I've done it to everyone else. We are going to get rid of Huntress. And that's not something that I would do at all. Huntress. I hate to get rid of it. Goodbye, Huntress. I hate to get rid of anyone, and mostly because you all scare me so much, but also because it doesn't seem fair. But life's not fair, is it? With her strong arms that could probably hurl me back to the mainland, a face no one has ever seen, a tragic backstory she loves to bring up whenever there's a break in the conversation. Huntress, I'm describing you. This hurts, but I have to eliminate you. Phew, honestly, this is a bit of a relief for me. I don't have to constantly try to impress you. It's been exhausting. Tonight, this fancy attire is coming off and the sweatpants are going on. Tomorrow, I think I'll stand in the ocean and catch slamming with my bare hands. Yeah, I said bare hands. And hold on a quick second. I need some water because I'm dying. Okay, we got some water. My throat is a little dry, itchy. I feel like I might have caught a slight cold, but hopefully it's not too bad. Now that you've broken the heart of someone else, you should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry about the broken heart because I get to go home with the trickster pillow. Is it always the trickster pillow? Always the trickster pillow. Been Dwight twisted. I don't know how you do it before Dwight can come back and pit you and sleep themselves, but you know those two. Schedule. Whoa, what a crazy day. An elimination? That's that kind of game. Let's see. How are they filled? They're filled with anguish. The money ears on the mask have dropped. No, they haven't. It is as I feared. I am a wild animal, an unlovable beast of the forest. No! I shall diminish and go into the east and remain the huntress. No huntress. I just had to do it for the achievement. And I thought Spirit was the emo one. And you haven't been paying attention. Yeah, he's focusing on more important things. I'm not sure what's happening. My only goals in life are to hurt people and kill them. But for some reason, I don't want to do either to XP. This feels like witchcraft. Is it? It is probably. Probably witchcraft. At least there's still plenty of time to change. For things to change. Lots of ways for XP to piss me off tomorrow. Still plenty of time. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna stay up tonight, sharpen my cleaver just in case. Did I think there's a chance of getting eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care? Not even a little. And everyone gets a talk, and he's gonna bring up Ghostface. There it is. I'm so smart. It's like I've played this game 4 times. And the water coming here. He hasn't said anything flirty after the first day. Like how he was rocking our boat, and he was happy that he rocked our boat. What's it gonna be? Oh yeah, sending them home and you're stuck in eternal pain. Like they're happy to see everyone. I'm pretty sure it's because they never tried flirting with the killers. Imagine if they did try flirting with the killers. I don't know how that would be. It's time. All right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we get to go over there and pick a date. A little birdie is someone has an extra strong crush on you. Another little birdie has reminded us that you have been a dick. Are you ready? Too bad. We have to be a dick to them. We just have to. Just have to. I'm sorry. All right, who are we picking? We're gonna be picking. I just realized. Excuse me, I burped. We always give flowers. Always. Always flowers. You step past all the much kinder and more thoughtful characters, and for reasons I suppose I may never understand, approach Trapper. Trapper, yes, snarled my heart. Trapper lets out an audible groan. There's no one here who I'd rather spend the day with than you. I can't say I blame you. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. To this island, maybe the world. I'm gonna show you a day you'll never forget, and likely never recover from here. Oh, the places my brain has gone to hearing that sentence. With charm like that, how could anyone resist? Touché. Not even going on his yacht. You walk up to Trapper's cave with him. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. It's a rare quality in a person, maybe the rarest, but you are a truly loyal person. To reward your loyalty, I'm going to tell you something I wouldn't tell anyone else. If I offer you the chance to hurt somebody today, be very careful who you agree to hurt and who you don't. Everything depends on that. Also, I'm going to spare you the indignity of playing a stupid game, talking about our feelings or accidentally getting yourself killed. Loyalty deserves that much. So no minigame. Okay. Oh, maybe that's what he means. I don't know. We've already had a chance to get to know one another a little bit. But I think we have some work left to do today. So I'm going to ask you an important question, and then I'm going to let you ask me one. What is it that you desire most from this island? Love, power, escape. What would Trapper like? Power? I want power. I want to stand above, nay, on top of everyone else. Noted. Okay, now you can ask me one thing. What do you want to know? If he's hooked up with any of the other killers, what he wants in a partner. I already know the answer to that. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna ask it. What are you looking for in a significant other? Partner in crime, and maybe a business partner as well, which will also include a lot of crime. Excuse us, sir, but we have been sent here to remind you about the thing. You can't go to your special place until you handle it. You know the thing you already been spoken to about? Ah, shit. The thing. Yeah, from Fantastic Four. I almost messed it up. Yeah, alright, I'll do the thing. Look, X3, I got into a little bit of trouble. Apparently spending time with me isn't fun. As though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murder's Island. Why would that be fun? Why would that be fun? But for reasons I can't begin to comprehend, apparently the other killers let their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel-spinning playtime, so I'm supposed to do the same today. If you ask me, it's total BS from a power-hungry boss who can't get out of his own way, but there's nothing I could do. So you're going to play a little game. Around this island, there are some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps, actually. Some would say too many bear traps. Some are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them all, run around, sing a song, skip or dance or whatever. I don't care what dumb stuff you add to this. Just make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good. Spot the trap. Can I save? Because I have a feeling that... Oh god, do I have to be perfect on all of these? I really hope I don't have to. Goodness gracious. Okay, got perfect. Is that perfect still? Thank god. Okay, well, there should be like one more. Okay, hold on. Oh, is that perfect? Okay. Great, wasn't that fun? Now we can go to my special place, Pro Minigamer. I'm pretty good at minigames. Yes, and remember to really have a good time in there. Seems unlikely, but sure. Oh god. Where are we going? Oh, back to his cave. You entered Trapper's secret cave. The water shimmers, casting long shadows along the walls. Don't forget about the water. I'm now going to take you somewhere I've only ever taken one other person. This is the most intimate thing I could think to do with another person that involves wearing clothes. Well, with clothes, but without murder. I hope you appreciate the trust I'm putting in you now. Trapper walks over to a barricade section of the cave walls and starts ripping off secured boards, like they're popsicle sticks. Pretty hot, right? It's okay to admit it's hot. He's a rich, sentient piece of marble. Soak it in like blood on a carpet. This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now? Only if he promises not to kill you. I'm not gonna walk in a dark tunnel with you unless I hear your word that you won't kill me. Smart, very smart, I promise. And I assure you my promises mean something. I'm a man of my word. You prepare to enter the special, mysterious tunnel. The secrets it must hold. The excitement is almost too much. We were inside of here with Spirit. What the hell? Is this it? It's just an old mining cave? It's dirty, it's smelly. The rats are the size of wombats. Spending a single minute in here is 5 minutes too long. And Trapper obviously could not be more proud of it. I didn't even know he could smile like that. This is where I feel most comfortable, and I'm finally willing to truly get real with you inside these walls. Will you do the same with me? Will you share something real? Maybe something about yourself that you didn't tell the others? I'll do the same after. Take my advice. Share something with them. So what do you want to share with me? We'll go with our darkest secret. I don't even know what our darkest secret is, so this is going to be new to me. My darkest secret is that I know everything about you, Evan Macmillan, everything. I know what turns you on. I know why you love this mining cave. I know what you did to the people you cared about, and I know what you do to those people who fall in your traps. And all of it's turning me on, all of it. Also, one time I accidentally set my neighbor's treehouse on fire. The damage was extensive. Damn, and I thought I was weird. Maybe you should wear this mask, or better yet, don't wear anything at all. But patience is the best way to trap your prey. Besides, I owe you a dark secret too. My darkest secret is that I'd give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique if I could go back in time and follow my heart. Once, a long time ago, I wanted nothing more than to be an artist, but my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make me the man I am today though. So, was it worth it? Don't you think? Tell him there's still time to follow his dream. Can we be real with Trapper? Can we be real? Let's see. Why can't you be an artist right now? You're never too old to try something new. No, it's too late. You'll see. The thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now. That's right. I brought you here to meet him, XP. This is my father. Oh my god. Good grief. He's an intimated old man clinging to life by the thinnest of threads. This is the man, the myth, the legend behind the Macmillan fortune. What do you think of him? The hell is wrong with him? What the hell is wrong with your dad? Is he gonna die any minute? Bet you'd like that, huh? Still my son's inheritance. No, I'm not gonna die. I'm just a sick old man, you pleb. At least I think I am. Sometimes I forget. My dad isn't as strong as he once was, physique or mentally. I keep him here for his own protection. For his own good. You believe me, right? It's time to leave. Yes, you do believe. Of course I believe. You are an honest person. No, not always. But the truth is, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know why I keep him here. It does keep him safe, but I'm not exactly feeding him or taking care of him. I love my father. Truly, he made me who I am. Taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I feel more strongly than my love for him, and that is my hate for him. I hate him exactly because he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away from his many enemies who have long waited to exact revenge on him. But that's also why I keep him here like this, tortured and living in darkness. He's both a testament to my power and a living corpse who refuses to die on his own and free me of his grip. So when we come into Wraith's pathway, we are also coming to Trapper's cave. And there's an old man's voice that we hear say, help. Which I'm assuming is this guy. He's still alive for now though, so I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see if he finds you worthy of Macmillan name and legacy. His mind is fractured, but he retains enough of it to judge people. This is your final test, are you ready? Wait, don't answer that, you have no choice. Actually, you know what? That's not fair, and considering what you're about to do is really difficult, I want to be fair. So before my father asks you some questions, I'm gonna let you ask him some questions. You should really have an idea of who he is before I put your life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands. Ah, screw it. You must realize by now your life has been in danger every second you've been with me. If you have, well, shit. You're not very smart. Anyways, go ahead. You only have 3 questions though, so make them count. What do you want to ask my father first? Where are you from? Where are you born? Where'd you grow up? I wouldn't spit on you, let alone answer that. Do you have a personal creed do you live by? Do you have a personal code to live by? You're nothing. Any advice for wooing son? Can you give me any advice that I can do to make your son fall in love with me? You sound like a maggot. No more questions from you. Oh my god, well that was fun to watch. On this island we call that the full father Macmillan experience. I hope that was illuminating for you as I meant it to be. It was necessary though, trust me. I would like to apologize. Usually my father is much meaner. He must be going soft. Maybe he's saving his best, most honest self for his question. Hey Dad, it's your turn. You can ask X-Free anything you want. Now X-Free, answer right and we can take this thing to the next level. Answer wrong and, well, just answer right. Go ahead, Father. Would you ever let someone stand in your way of what you want? Would you ever let someone stand in the way of what you want? According to these two who always want control. Never. No, never. Good answer. What do you truly want from my son? I don't even know. Partner in crime. Same thing he wants, a partner in crime. Do you mean that literally or metaphorically? Literally. Good answer. Would you ever hurt my son? Physically or emotionally? Answer the damn question. Would you ever hurt my son? Yes. I have to protect myself. Yes, I would harm your son. Good answer. There's no way you could defend yourself from him, but good answer nonetheless. Now the final and most important question. Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my son as a baby? Before you can answer yes, Chapper goes into a rage. No, damn you, Father. Turning me into a monster wasn't bad enough. Now you have to embarrass me too? Back into the darkness you go. No, I don't like the dark. It's cold. The rats have started to unionize. I have a great surprise for you when I get back. Huge. Now that he's gone, what do you want to do while you wait? Look around. Another gold coin. You look around and find a gold coin. Better save that for later in case you want to buy something in this tunnel, I guess? Chapper returns, but he stands in the shadows where you can't really see him. I hope you're ready for your gargantuan surprise. I can't even see for the gargantuan surprise. What the Is that even allowed? Is that even allowed? Oh god. Do I have to blur this? Oh wait. Wow, that is definitely the smallest speedo he could possibly pull off without us getting adults only rating. Alright, well, if that's the smallest he can go without us getting it, I think we're safe. God. Then, oh goodness. Then again, if you're not really an adult, what are you doing playing this game? I am an adult. You are watching this. You're watching an adult play this, and therefore I am your legal guardian, and you are safe with me. Gosh dang it. You should probably say something. What do you want to say next? Finally, let's do this. Finally, why do you think I've put up 3 days with tedious bullshit for this moment? It's go time. Chapter turns out all of the lamps. Unfortunately for you, legally we are not allowed to describe the noises that are produced in this cave over a period of time that can best be described as uncomfortably long. And we definitely can't show any of it. People will go blind. Voluntarily. And we oh. Okay. Knocked boots so hard we woke up in a entirely different part of my cave system. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was good. Obviously it was great for you too, right? Wait, this is the only time I've ever seen this man cry. Yes, it was. Oh yeah, the best. Hell yeah. Chapter X3, the time has come. Oh my goodness. Return to the beach. You have no idea how close I just came to killing you both. You're lucky I'm in a very good mood. Damn, this is it. You're in the end game now. Just remember, it's a dog-eat-dog world, or in this case, a killer-kills-killer island. Though how you should kill might not be so obvious when it comes to Chapter. Not everything is literal, you know? I think you know what you have to do. Don't let your ocean down, okay, Pumpkin? Oh. But be warned, just because you made the end doesn't mean you're in the clear yet. The danger has never been higher. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt do you think I am? They always say that right before the end. Welcome back to where it all started. And where it's all going to end, one way or another. There's also a third way it can end. But you get my point. Yeah, there is. It's time to find out how Chapper really feels about you. That's weird. He looks calm. Well, as calm as anyone can be while wearing diamond-encrusted dental floss just below his bathing suit. But point is, I don't like that. He's never calm. This is creepy in the strangest way. I bet things are gonna get real weird. Let's go. Now that we shared the relations, it's time finally for real to be intimate with you. You know I want a partner in crime. Well, my favorite crime is homicide. The second is tax evasion. That's a good one, but it's a distant second. If you're gonna be my partner in life, and I'm really going to commit to you, I need to know if you're willing to kill someone to prove you're as committed as me. Are you willing to take another person's life to show you honestly want all of this? I can tell he wants to break out his diamond thong for you again, right here, right now, only this time for all to see. But that's not happening. If you want to see more Trapper's dong, go to your freaky little website. Well, will you kill for me? Depends on the person. I guess that's only two options. I'm willing to kill someone, but it depends on the person. Perfect, because I have someone in mind. Dan and Cindy, get over here. Yes, sir? Oh. Trapper immediately kills Dan. I mean Dwight. By chopping his head off. It lands into Claudette's lap. Ugh, I hate when I catch his head. Oh my god, why did you do that? Do you want me to kill her? Her? No, that was just for fun. Don't worry, they always come back the next morning. Oh. Okay. I still need help though. You, Charlotte, you brought him here, right? Yes. Good. Now go get him. Go get my father. Oh my goodness. Shit is about to get real. I hope you've been paying attention. Claudette wills in Trapper's father. He looks afraid. I told you I hate my father, but I can't bring myself to kill him even though all I want is to be free of him. So I want you, the only other person I care about, to do it. Will you? Will you take my cleaver and kill him for me? We want the good ending, so we shall get the good ending. Yes, I'll kill your father. You will? Wow. I guess there's only one thing left to say then. How dare you suggest anyone kill my father? Kill a Macmillan. I'll kill. Oh! Wait, it can't end like this. This was honest to goodness the last chapter you needed to avoid in this entire ridiculous endeavor. And you're right at the end now. Fortunately, there's good news. You can buy your way out of this mistake if you have enough gold coins. Do you have 5 gold coins? Yes, I do. Woo! And to think you thought those gold coins were pointless. Maybe because we kept telling you they were. Well, Trickster is the only pointless thing in this game. Maybe. Sure. So there is a secret ending with gold coins. Okay, you get a second shot. When Trapper asks you to kill his dad this time, get it right for real. A chance at whatever you're supposed to be doing in this game. I don't have all the answers. Just don't repeat the same mistake. There's nothing to gain by repeating this mistake. I understand. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I told you I hate so we came for me? No. Why not? I would never kill any Macmillan. I would never harm a Macmillan man. Oh my god. That's the right answer. I can't believe it. But you've done it. You avoided every trap I set for you. You're either truly deprived or so unethical you're willing to pretend you are just to make me fall in love with you. You truly are the person of my nightmares. I think I actually love you. Yes, I do. I love you and I want to stay here. I want you to stay here with me forever. So what do you say? Do you love me too? Do you want to stay here with me forever? Wait. Is this really happening? Oh my goodness, it is. Do you want to stay here with me forever? Is this the good ending? Yes. Yes, I love you too, and I want to stay here with you forever. Trapper chopped off Claudette's head and hands it to you. This is a token of my love for you. This head and everyone after it will bury in the sand together. This is awesome. Let's do this. And also, let's do it right now. Let's get to it. Oh my goodness gracious. Jesus Christ. Whose heads are these? That looks like it could be Dwight's. But I don't know what survivor that is. Huh. Trapper takes you to his secret cave bedroom. Gross. Things happen in here. Unholy things. Now they'll happen to you forever. Congrats. This is probably what you wanted, isn't it, you sicko? Yeah, it is. I just hope you're happy, even though you're never getting those Trapper nudes you want. Haha, did you really think that was gonna happen? Of course they did. Only degenerates play this game this long. Amazing. Amazing. But please make sure to leave us a great review, XP. And make sure an adult spell checks it for you first. Got him. Hold up, 1 second. Cut the lights. Turn off the pin up art. XP, it's just us now, you and me. And I want to say, first of all, I'm sorry. Sorry for pinning you through all of that. Not just the way Trapper acted, but the way I behaved as well. I need to work on myself. We all do, I think. I know this won't make it up to you completely, but I want you to have this. What the heck? Is that Bambi? It's a drawing from the personal archive of Evan Macmillan. Yes, Trapper drew this long ago before his heart broke. His mind warped and his soul left to find someplace more pleasant to reside. Ah, okay. I think it represents the goodness that is in all of us, or at least ought to be, even in Trapper. Thanks for playing. Alright, there is the good ending for Trapper, and now you know what we must do. You now know that we must break this man's heart, and hopefully do it correctly without getting killed by him. I think the only person I haven't been killed by is Huntress, which is surprising. Alright, we're back to where it all started. Da-na-na-na-na. Depends on the person. Alright, they're dead. Father, no. I never could kill a Macmillan. The right answer. I love you. No, I don't love it. You asshole, you moron. I don't love you. I never have and I never will. You are the biggest maggot I've ever met. Harsh language. Oh my goodness, this entity is... I can't tell if they're huge or if they're not. I dare say that's killer talk. It's the entity, you know, the cosmic being who created all this. You, the island, me, even I assume, it has come to casually observe your act of extreme cruelty. Wait, what? I said I don't love you. I don't want to be with you, and you deserve to be alone. Oh, shit. Trapper is crestfallen, and for the first time on this island, he's also speechless. This is amazing. What a twist. He sinks to his knees and lets out the saddest scream a giant monster is capable of. It's so loud it kills a nearby seagull. He's crying, right? I think I hear him crying. You can definitely hear his father laughing. Music to my ears is what I'd call that if I had ears, but I don't. I'm some kind of cloud in reality. Well, not really, but you can't even comprehend what I really am. So imagine a cloud that makes it easier. Ha 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 ha. Look at my losing son. I knew he was weak. Back to the tunnel, Mr. Macmillan. No, I regret everything I've ever done. Oh my goodness, last laugh. And there's Trapper with his damn thing. And he actually takes off his mask. Jesus Christ. Wow, you broke Trapper's heart. I'm kind of surprised he didn't try killing us right after that. You broke Trapper's heart, which should be impossible since he doesn't even have a heart. And I mean that both literally and metaphorically. You just did the hardest thing you can on this island, which, well, besides unlocking Trickster. I am almost impressed. Unlocking Trickster. The game is teasing me. Congrats, you've hurt someone's feelings. I hope you're proud. I know I am. The game is teasing me. And I hate that. It's like, oh, you've done everything except for Trickster. It's like both times in Wraith's ending and as well as Trapper's ending, you can get Trickster. So we just might do that. Maybe. I don't know. It has been fun seeing all of these, and I know Trickster is the secret in here, which most people probably have gotten because they love rushing through games, while I, on the other hand, love diving deep into every little nook and cranny in type of every game that I play. So we might do that one right before heading back to another game that I played back like a month ago, which was it's a very different from this type of game. So if you love visual novels, I know you probably may not watch those types of games, but if you enjoy me, then hopefully you'll stick around and see those types of games, because there was an update for it, and I believe it was a free update, so thank God, because I have no money. But thank you if you made it all the way through, and if you have enjoyed this Trapper ending and bad ending, the good and the bad, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Because you showed you can be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches, and this time I won't take no for an answer. This one is very important to me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this. There's Hillbilly.